Okay, so this is part 2. Anyway, like I was saying. So angle 4 is going to be 133.10. Okay, so here's what I was explaining in class, right? The other angles are corresponding angles. So it's going to look like this. Watch this. Let's see if we can follow this. All right. This angle corresponds to this angle. So this angle is 46.9. Guess what this angle is going to be? That's right. Angle 3 will correspond to angle 1. So this will be 46.9. And then this angle corresponds to this angle. See that? So if this angle is 133.10, guess what angle 2 is going to be? 133.10. Right? 133.2. Lord, that's horrible. Okay. So, what do you think we're going to do now? Yes, okay? It's going to be the same thing down here. Same type of little concept map that we got going on, all right? Which angles are going to correspond to which angles? Because these numbers are going to be exactly the same. And there's an alternating pattern. What does that mean? I will show you. Alternating. So it's going to alternate colors. Think of it as if you folded a piece of paper. Green, maroon. Guess what this is going to be? Green, maroon. Corresponding. Corresponding. Or even better yet, when you're putting the numbers over here, 46, 133, 46, 133, 46.9, 133.10, 46.9, 133.10. Oh yes. Ta-da! 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 See that? Nope. Didn't catch that? Let's do one more. All right. Start with the angle they give you. Angle 7 is 135.2 degrees. That is 135.2 degrees, right? 135.2. Okay. So how much is angle 8? How do we find out? Math, of course. What happened to my trusty piece of paper? No trusty piece of paper inside. That's what I'm saying. Just get another piece. Oh. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Let's move all that out of the way. There it is. I'm going to take 180, because remember, 180 is the straight line, okay? I'm looking for angle 8, because I already know this much is 135.2. Okay, let me subtract. 0, borrow, 9, and borrow. Okay, that's a 10, so that's 8. 9 minus 5 is 4. 7 minus 3 is 4. So it should be 44.8, right? Okay, so angle 8 is 44.8. So, do we understand that? Because this angle plus this angle is 180. Alright. Now, let's do the corresponding thing. So that means, remember, corresponding, I'm going through the other way. Corresponding. Here we go. Angle 5 is going to go this way. So I know that that's automatically going to be the 44.8. And then go diagonally this way. Angle 8 will correspond with angle 6. So this is going to be Angle 5, wait, angle 7 and angle 5. Angle 7 and angle 5. Whoops. See the mistake I made, right? Let's do that again. Okay. Angle 8 is going to be 44.8. There. Angle 8 corresponds to angle 6. There you go. So that's 44.8. Angle 7 corresponds to angle 5. This one is colors. 135.2. Sorry for sloppy handwriting. That looks much better. Because remember, this is in maroon too. 135.2. Okay. Right? And now, it's more like a bended piece of paper, right? And you can see it's going to have alternate pattern. So if this is maroon, this is green, guess what this is going to be? Maroon. Exactly. And guess what this would be? Green. Okay? Green, maroon. Guess what that's going to be? Green. What's this one's going to be? Maroon. So now we can fill in over here. Okay? Angle 1. You know it's 135.2. Angle 3. 135.2. Angle 2. 44.8. And angle 4. 44.8. Because, my friends, it should be alternating too. Look at that. Maroon, green, maroon, green, maroon, green, maroon, green. Ta-da! All right. I think you get the idea. Remember, you can always come to me during lunch if you need further explanation for that. And I'm not going to do it anymore. You only have 2 for homework, number 5 and number 6. Let's see what's next. All right, here we go. Going back to algebra. Going back to algebra. This is easier than you think. Because you have to remember. All right, this is one thing you have to remember, and it's going to be cake from there. All right. The thing is when you have your 3 angles of a triangle, how much should they all be on the inside? The 3 angles should equal 180. Start there. Because what I'm saying is this angle plus this angle plus this angle should equal 180. What? That sound familiar? How about if I write it out? Remember, this angle, it doesn't matter what word you're going, this angle plus this angle plus this angle should equal 180. Because the 3 angles of a triangle should equal 180. Why? Imagine unfolding this like it was a present. This would come down this way. This would come down this way. And what do you get? A straight line. Straight lines equal what? 180. All right. So the first angle, 5e plus 2, plus the second angle, 57, plus the third angle, 51. Should equal what? A straight line, which is 180. And what are we doing? Solving for v. You know, like a multi-step equation that you're oh so used to. Ta-da! Get v by itself, ladies and gentlemen. How are you going to do that? Well, if I were you, I would first kind of simplify your question, because you have some like terms here. Look at all these naked numbers, coefficients, that you can simplify and put together, right? Simplify, combine them, which means add. Okay? You combine all these together, I think you're going to get it about 110. Okay? Now remember, you can use calculator for this part. This part, you can use calculator. Calculator. Okay? And then I'm going to bring everything else back down, which is the 5v. You're kind of missing something right here, so guess what you're going to put? What kind of 110 was this? It was a positive 110. Bring down the other side. Now what do you think you're going to do? Get rid of the 110. How? Inverse operation. This is going to be 70. Have a 5v. How are you going to get rid of the v? Or 5 rather. Divide by 5 on both sides. V, that's going to cancel out, remember, equals 5 goes into 70. I think it's 14. 14 times. Oh yes. V equals 14. Boom. By now, this should look very familiar to you, doesn't it? Oh, yes, yes, it is, Hart. Yes, it does. Thank you for that. You're very welcome. Let's do another one, just in case. All right, let me go to number 2. All right, especially period 8. Number 2. Not 2. 2. They know exactly what I mean. All right. Go ahead and set it up. Remember, this angle plus this angle plus this angle should equal 180. And it doesn't matter how you set it up. I shall begin getting C by itself. So remember, when you do these, you have lots of numbers that can combine. Combine all your numbers without the letter. That's these 3. Okay? Combine means add. Remember this part, you can use your calculator. So you have 114 plus regular 4 plus regular 32. Combine all these together, right? I get a 150. Okay? So I just took out that. I just took out that. I just took out that. Now I'm going to put this down, the 5C. You bring the plus down between because you need to sign it between them. Bring down the rest. Now what are you going to do? Get rid of the 150 because remember you're going to do all your adding and subtracting first. It's positive 150, so you subtract. That's going to cancel out. I now have a 5C equals 180 minus 150. I think we got is 30, right? Now to get C by itself, I will divide out the 5. Divide out the 5. It's going to cancel out. C equals, 5 will go into 30, 6 times. Voila! Okay. Alright, so, alright, I think I'll stop there, because I think you get it. And your problems will be these 4 for homework. By the way, you know how many degrees this is, right? 90. Alright, let's go over to the next part and see what we got. Our next page, exterior angles. Okay. Now, let's see how much time I have on this video. I've only got 2 minutes left on this video. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and stop this video and do a part 3. Hold on, one more coming. Somebody owes me a cheeseburger.